was asked if what I said was possible. Ron is one of the creators of extreme programming, or XP, which is the root of many of the standard practices of software development today. If you've heard the terms DevOps, or continuous deployment, or continuous integration, or pair programming, or test-driven development, they all originated in XP. When skeptics wrote to him and asked him what he took away from the book, this was his reply. The main thing was this: if you'll actually create a cross-functional team, have them work to deliver working software every sprint, have them show it to all stakeholders, including management, while meeting every day to manage themselves as a team, and reflecting every sprint to truly improve, given a product owner with true authority to decide and to ship, you should get 4 times the value of what you were doing before without even breaking a sweat. The only thing I wish is that they'd named it twice the value in half the time. While we can debate phrasing, the message is the same. Scrum works. Twice the work in half the time is easy to achieve. But you have to really do it. It does take some rigor, but in a very real sense, it is not that complicated. You just have to be serious about it. In this new edition, we have updated and expanded every chapter. We explore artificial intelligence, remote teams in the age of COVID, new research on human performance, the importance of diversity, and the adoption of Scrum in everything from medical devices to agriculture to the military to energy to banking to fashion and a whole host of others. The largest edition is on enterprise agility. This involves applying Scrum to accelerate an entire organization. This has been the largest growth of Scrum in the past 10 years. No longer is Scrum used just by single teams or even single departments. It is used to drive innovation and execution across the whole company. We show you exactly how to do it in your company, step by step. Because it can be done, and often it has to be. In another country, in another place, in another time, I was sitting down with a man who had just made a very, very different decision. The weather was gray, as it often is there, the water as well. The floor-to-ceiling windows from the top floor overlooking the bay framed the gray with blonde wood and golden accents. This organization is legendary, generations old. Its continued relevance in the world has flourished in times of war and peace, revolution and stability. Countries and regimes have come and gone through its watch. The day before, the leader of this group, tens of thousands strong, had just made an announcement. The entire enterprise would change. It would use Scrum at a scale rarely seen. I'd told him the stories before. We'd talked. I'd used the whole change or die line and all the many examples. But to be honest, I hadn't expected he'd do what he did. This was not a small step. It would also not be an easy one. He'd set his organization on a path that would take years to implement fully. So I asked him why. Listen, he said, I don't know if it will work. I don't know if Scrum is the answer we need. I do know that the way we are working now will fail, and it is the best option I have available to deliver the organization we need to be in 2035. He looked at me. He has been a leader of people for more than 40 years in some of the most demanding situations people can be put into. Blue eyes, light brown hair, the demeanor of a leader. I have no choice. The world is moving too fast. Our competitors are evolving too quickly. If we don't change now, we will lose. We have to change, he paused. Or die. That's why. A quick grin ran briefly across his face as he quoted me back to myself. Then his demeanor stilled. He had looked into the future and not liked what he saw. Radical change wasn't on the horizon, it was here. And he had to radically change his organization to live through it. Not just that, though. He doesn't simply want to survive. He wants to win. He gets the flip side of the coin. Scrum isn't just about survival. It's about victory. Chapter 1. The way the world works is broken. The pandemic damn near broke everything. It was only going to be